Hi everyone, BB here. Good morning. So, I don't know how long I have for filming time. That's because the last two videos I filmed, even though they're technically two related videos, because it's part one and a part two, because my stupid phone when it comes to filming, it's never really works very well. Always stops or pauses and advertisement pops up. Or if someone calls me or the advertisement pops up, it pauses the video and it quits recording and it stops. So I have to start over. So my stupid phone being how it is, like you guys know from the past blogs, um, the next, not this one, but the last two videos I filmed, kind of just talking about my life, and it's also a movie review and a movie Hush. So hopefully I put them in order, because last video, a couple videos I uploaded a few weeks ago, I noticed that the videos were out of order. I uploaded the second one first, and not the first one first. I should have uploaded part one first, and not part two, but I uploaded part two first, and part one last. So just by chance, I upload them backwards. I apologize. For some reason, I forgot to upload them, and I didn't know why I remembered to not upload them. So I have to upload those videos. So now after this video, I'm going to have 3 videos to upload. It's going to take forever, because it takes so long to upload a video. Like hours and hours. But yeah, so I just woke up. I've been up for about maybe an hour. I know normally, sometimes I get up out of bed right away. Some days, like today, and that's like, no, I'm just going to relax a little bit. I let my dog out, let him in. My throat is a little sore, kind of similar to yesterday's vlog. I don't know, the last time I recorded, I don't know when the last, I think it was like a day or two ago. So it's actually been like 2 days since I haven't uploaded those videos. Sorry about the angle. Like I said, I'm kind of just wanting to film, and then I have a few things to do that I'll explain what that is. But pretty much besides those few things I have to do today, I don't have much planned. Good morning. I just woke up because I'm still yawning. Sometimes when I wake up, I don't know if this is just me, or if you guys have it happen to you guys too. But sometimes when I wake up, I get a sore throat. Like, I'll wake up and right now my throat's sore, and I'm like, oh crap, I have a sore throat. But then like an hour or two after I'm woken up, or I wake up, it goes away. So I don't know if it's because, I don't know if it's like a thing that happens to people when you wake up. The first hour or few minutes that you wake up, your throat's going to be sore. I don't know if it's me or if it happens to you. Let me know in the comments, because I'll be interested to know that I'm probably not the only one that has this happen to me, but this happens a lot where I wake up and my throat is sore, and I get scared, and it's like, oh crap, I'm going to have to deal with a strep throat, sore throat. Hopefully that's not what it is. Hopefully it's just me waking up and my body not wanting to wake up. But went to bed early. It's hot in here, so I turn on the fan. So what I did, if I turn on the fan, you wouldn't be able to hear me. So I didn't turn it on, even though I should have. Last night I was hot, so I'm in shorts right now. I think they're like Nike shorts. I don't know. They're a pair of, well, originally they were red. I got these shorts for my Halloween outfit a few years ago. I was a Georgia Peach from League of Her Own. I got the costume off the line. And if you get the costume, by the way, if you get the Georgia Peach costume from League of Her Own, it is literally peach colored. It's a lot more pink than you would think. In the movie, it's not as pink. In the movie, it's kind of more like sandy pink colored. When you get it, it was, I mean, it worked. It was okay. It did what it was supposed to do. but it's a lot more pink than you think. I mean, it worked. It wasn't that bad. I mean, the outfit, peach is kind of a pinky color anyway, so it's like, it's not that, like, it's like, oh my god, this costume's ruined, because the picture didn't really show how pink it actually was. But just by chance you order that costume for, like, Halloween or a party, it is a lot more pink than it is in the movies. Or maybe the movies just wasn't showing the color that well, because sometimes you can't always see color as well as if in real life. I don't know, but was very pink. I actually still have it in my closet. Maybe that's what I'll do for Halloween, is I might do an old Halloween costume, possibly try on. I don't know about that. If anything, I'll show you my old costumes, because there's a few costumes I didn't throw out. It's because I really like them. There's a few costumes that got thrown out. I got a headache because I'm hungry, but anyways, we have a while until Halloween. Ugh, I love Halloween. As you guys all know, I love Halloween. Halloween is my day. And I don't want to start talking about that because I'll keep going. I'll keep talking about Halloween. But no, I don't care, because every day is like Halloween for me. I swear, if it's not every day, is every other day I watch something Halloween related, whether it's a scary movie, whether it's Halloween music, whether it's Halloween decorations, tour of someone's house that they decorated, preparing for, I mean, I watch Halloween videos almost every day to every other day. That's how much I love Halloween. But today, let's see, what do I have planned today? So today I have to get up. Here's the thing, like, I was originally going to order DoorDash for food because I'm hungry and I need to eat. But I figured, you know what, here's the thing. The reason why I've ordered DoorDash the last few months was because Chicago's winter this year was terrible. It was cold as hell. Well, not as hell. It was cold as the witch's tit. Witch's tit. That's something, that's a dad saying. That's something my dad says. I don't know if your dad or your grandpa says that. I don't really get what that means. I mean, I kind of do, but not really. I mean, I kind of get what that means, you know, because, you know, yeah. I'm not going to go too much detail into that stuff, but, like, coated in a witch's tit is something my dad would say. He'll go outside and he'll be like, oh god, it's coated in a witch's tit. And it's like, I kind of like that saying. Kind of makes sense a little bit, because, you know, it just kind of a wee bit makes sense. My dad, he has a lot, whoa! My dad has a lot of sayings, like, what's one of his sayings besides that one? I don't know. Kind of like, you can't think of a saying from my dad unless you're actually saying that saying. But my dad makes up a lot of words and sayings. I'm trying to think of one. He has a lot. He has a few sayings, like coated in witch's tit. God, I don't know. He has a few. Trust me, he has a few. And it's kind of one of those things where I can't personally think of one until I start to say it. Kind of upsets me that I can't think of more, because he has a few. But anyways, my dad has a bunch of sayings, stuff he says. But anyways, that's one of his sayings. So it's been cold. It's been cold this winter. So, when I found out and heard about DoorDash or Grubhub, even though I do use DoorDash more, I recommend DoorDash. Like I said, I don't know if I've done a review on DoorDash or Grubhub yet on YouTube. Not going to do it in this blog because I don't know how much time I have to film, and I kind of want to get going. So maybe later on I'll do like in the future I'll do like a video of my opinion between the two websites. They both have things I like, and they both have things I don't like. But anyways, so this winter I done a lot of DoorDash. That's because I wake up, I go outside, I see, yep, it's gonna take like an hour for my car to defrost, because our heat in our cars don't really work that well. They're old cars. It's nothing that we do. The cars we have are old. They're not like from the 50s, obviously, but like 90s, mid 2000s, early 2000s. So they're old cars. Kind of. For a car, they're old. For a car, they're old. So we're thinking about getting rid of 2 because we have 4. We technically have... Actually, no. Hang on. I gotta count. Yeah, we have 4. One's with my sister in college. That's a Jeep Grand Cherokee. We have another Jeep Grand Cherokee here. That's my car. My sister has a Jeep Grand Cherokee. We have a Pontiac. I always get confused between the Trans Am and the Grand Am. Not the sports car one, not the fancy one. Pretty sure we have a Pontiac Grand Am. Even though, like I said, I could be telling you about the sports car. One's the sports car, fancy one. One's not so fancy. I'm gonna sit up. My hair's sticking out. Hate that. And we have a Chrysler Concorde. So they're pretty old cars. I mean, they get us places, and I guess that's all that matters. Not that we really have to worry about heat too much, hopefully. Like yesterday, I was going to training, and I had the AC on because it was hot. So, hopefully we don't have to worry about heat too much longer. Even though I'm probably going to have the heat on today. But, like, when it comes to defrost our windows, it, like, takes a while. I mean, cars take a while to defrost. But when your heat is as hot as it should be, it takes a little bit longer. So, and plus it was cold. And it's like, well, one, I'm going to have to roll down the window once I get to the drive-thru. That I'm not going to want to do. And 2, I don't personally like driving in the snow a lot. We had a lot of ice this year. It was very slippery this year. We had a lot of slush and snort. Snow mixed up with dirt. That's what my mom calls it. She calls it snort. Snort. I don't know if I'm saying it right. She pronounces it better. I can't pronounce it as well because of my speech impairment. But it's a mixture of snow and dirt. She calls it a thing. I don't know if that's actually a word. Excuse me if you got it. My blanket is not tucked in because I woke up, so my blanket's so messed up because I just woke up. I do not like my blanket when it's messed up and I smell something stinky. I think my dog farted. Oh my god, he farted. Baxter, oh my god, he's downstairs. What is that smell? It smells around like Dad's. Okay, I don't know what that smell is. That's weird. I would go check up on Baxter, but I'm not planning on doing this too much longer. No offense to you guys, but I don't know what that smell is. It's not me. I didn't fart. That's not my smell. Anyways, I thought it was the dog, but he's all the way downstairs, so that would have to be a pretty good fart in order for it to travel upstairs. I don't know. I didn't feel myself fart. Anyways, so, like I said, it's been very cold, icy this year, so I did a lot of DoorDash, because it's like, I don't like driving in the snow. If it's snowing, I can guarantee I'm probably not driving. I mean, like I said, I practiced when I got my permit. I drove in the snow when I got my permit. It was around the 2011 blizzard, so I kind of drove in that a little bit. But I don't like to. I don't prefer to. Someone else volunteers and is willing to drive. I'm like, go ahead. It's your car. You know, even if I had a Lamborghini that I don't. Never will. I particularly like Lamborghinis that much. I mean, they're okay. They're kind of cool because they're a fancy car. But even if I had the money, I don't think I would particularly get a Lamborghini. It's like, eh. But even if I had a Lamborghini and someone's like, oh, you don't like driving in snow, I'll drive. And I'll be like, here's the keys. And they're like, you're gonna let me drive your Lambo? And it's like, huh, I really don't like driving in the snow. So I've been doing DoorDash lately just because I don't like the snow and the cold. Even though it's getting better. So today, I figured, I have to go out anyways because I have to get gas in the gold car. The gold car is the Concorde. In case you ever hear me say gold car. Like, what's a gold car? It's Concorde. It's Chrysler. this kids forget to say what it is. I figured, you know, I have to get gas anyways, so I might as well go out and get gas and then go get food. So once I get gas, I'm gonna go suck up the gas anyways, going and getting food. But hey, I need food too. Like, the car needs gas, and the gas is the car's food. I need food. So I'm gonna go out and get food. And I have a taste for Popeyes. I haven't had Popeyes in a while. It's been a week or two. Few weeks since I've had Popeyes. Probably thinking, that's a while? That's a long time? And it's like, for me, it is. I love Popeyes. So for me to not have Popeyes in like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, that's a long time for me. So I think I might get Popeyes. Maybe KFC. Even though I just had KFC. I think. Probably gonna just go with Popeyes, to be honest. Wait, no, I just had Popeyes. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to see. I wouldn't mind going for both, because they're both good. I both like different things from each store. There's things I like at KFC. There's things I don't like at KFC. There's things I like at Popeyes. There's things I don't like at Popeyes that I like at KFC. The things I like at KFC that I don't like at Popeyes. You know, so it's kind of, they're very... If you say what I like better, it's obviously Popeyes, but I do also like KFC. Brown's Chicken used to be my favorite. I used to love Brown's Chicken. But the one in Streamwood closed. Wait, that's not Streamwood. That would technically be Hanover Park. Sorry. It's on the opposite side of the chain link fence, because there's the Streamwood Behavioral Health Center. Then there's like a Korean church, and then there's like a little hut. I think it was, I mean, in my opinion, it was always the Brown's Chicken. I don't know when it was before that. I think after that came like Indian Place. Indian Place just closed. There's actually a new place opening up right now there that I don't know what it is. But when I grew up, it was the Brown's Chicken. Just a small little hut. It was like the size of like a Pizza Hut. You walk in. I don't think they even had tables. They might have like 1 or 2 tables. I don't know. But you pretty much walk in, go up to the little window, and order the food. You can see them cooking, and I love to see them cook. And we went to Brown's Chicken a lot when I was a young girl. We always went to like Brown's. I just remember going there like once a week. And then they moved. They closed. So the closest Brown's Chicken to us is Eda, because we kind of have 2 locations, and I think one's closer than the other by like a mile. They're pretty much the same distance. We have one in Carpentersville. Oh, that might be East Dundee. It's like right next to the cemetery down... What is that road? Higgins. It's down Higgins, and, well, at one point of that road is Village Street in Elgin, and then when you go more past, like, Santa's Village, I don't know if it's still Village Street down there, but it's between, like, it's near, like, Santa's Village and, the big cemetery on the corner. If you're from the area, you probably understand where I'm talking. But there's one in, pretty sure it's either East Dundee or Carpentersville. I don't know where the borderline for Carpentersville starts. So there's one in either East Dundee or Carpentersville. Oh, there's one in Schaumburg. No. Wait, that would be Hoffman Estates up by White Castle. So we still have 2 around, but like, I went. And the last time I actually ate the chicken was probably maybe 3 years ago. And I ate it because, I would try it because 4 years ago, me and my aunt and my mom went to the one in East Dundee because my aunt lives in Seaville, Carpentersville. And she used to like the chicken, so we stopped there to eat it. Me and her both got the chicken. I got like a breast, she got like a leg. It was not... It was like, it's almost like it wasn't chicken, but it obviously was chicken. It was tough. It had no flavor. It didn't taste like chicken. I mean, you knew that it's gotta be chicken. Why would they give us something else? And it's like, this is not the Browns I grew up eating. That chicken was awful. It was like god awful. Like I couldn't even finish it, you know. And then 3 years ago, I went and had Brown's chicken in the same place. I figured, I'll give it a try. New owners, maybe it's gonna be different, and it was a little better. I think it was just better because I was very hungry that day. So it was okay, but like it wasn't like the Brown's chicken I grew up eating. It's not as good. If you grew up eating Brown's chicken in the Streamwood, Elgin, Schaumburg, Harmon Estates, East Dundee area, you know that it used to be to die for, like finger licking good. But now in the past 5 years, because the Brown's Chicken in Streamwood closed almost 15 years ago. It's been closed for a long time. 15 years, 14 years. I had to make an educated guess because I forget the year it closed. It's probably been like 15, 14 years since it's closed. And it just hasn't been the same. So I'm very thankful I have KFC and Popeyes by me. I still have to go to Hanover Park for Popeyes. KFC's technically in Streamwood. But what's weird about that is one side is Streamwood, one side is KFC. Like, literally, there's a KFC on the left, and to the right, there's a Taco Bell. And in between, there's, like, a big open land. When it rains a lot, and there's a lot of water, it fills up, and it becomes like a pond. And when it's dry, it's like a big open hole. But when there's a lot of rain the day before, it fills up with water. So I call it a little pond, even though some days there's no water in it because it's dry. The Taco Bell is technically Hanover Park. You walk across the pond over to London, and it's KFC, and it's in Streamwood. So it's kind of weird how, like, one side's Streamwood, one side's Hanover Park. That's how the places are around here. One side's another town, one side's the other town, So, like, literally, Prescott Drive on Lane in Streamwood, down by Lake Street in Devon. One side is Streamwood, one side's Bartlett. So it's like, you can wave to your neighbor that's in Streamwood, and, she can wave back and say, "Hi, Bartlett person." And it's like, "Hi, Streamwood person, how you doing?" It's like, "I'm doing good, Bartlett person, how you doing?" "Oh, yeah, Streamwood person, these taxes in Bartlett, they're like $2 more than your taxes." "Oh, my taxes are $2 cheaper in Stream," So, I don't know what I was doing there. I was going for a while. What was that? I'm hungry. So anyways, even though, like I said, it's like this one town over, so it's probably like an 8-minute drive, maybe 7-minute drive. It's not that very far away, not too far of a drive. I mean, it's a distance, but it's not like it's that far. It's not like I'm complaining. I mean, I would rather have it that close than have it like 10 minutes away, but 8 minutes, 7-8 minutes, it's not that bad. I come home, the food's still hot. Before to eat at home, I'm a girl that I like to eat at home. I mean, I don't mind eating at a restaurant, and I will and have obviously eat at a restaurant like Popeyes or KFC, but before to eat at home, because then I can watch whatever I want on the TV. I mean, I love Popeyes because they have CNN on the TV. I even went up to them and I said, "Look here," I said, "I'm not too much of a politic, I'm not too much of a political person, but I'm very glad that you have CNN on and not Fox News. Because if you had Fox News on, I probably would not go to that Popeyes. At least that Popeyes." I don't know where the next closest Popeyes is. I gotta think about that now. What is the second closest Popeyes? I don't even know where the second closest Popeyes is. Now I gotta think about that. Great. Because I think the closest one in the area is Hanover Park. I'm trying to think of Elgin. I know there's one in Elgin, but I don't know where that is off the bat. Where's the one in Elgin? I know there's the one in Elgin because my girlfriend lives in Elgin. And she said that there's one in Elgin. If I had to make an educated guess, the one in Elgin's probably down Lando somewhere. Like Randall and Bowles, maybe. Bowles Road. I don't know. What's that in Elgin? I assume that's one in Elgin, but I mean, why wouldn't it? It's Elgin. Elgin. Here's okay. Hold the phone right here. First of all, I'm Scottish. Okay, my family's from there. It's you pronounce it just like the hair remover. I don't know if it's spelled the same. I'm pretty sure it's spelled the same. That's like the hair remover, but we're from there. Scotland. And Scotland has a town called Elgin. And it's spelled the same, but it's pronounced differently. In Scotland, it's pronounced Elgin. 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 In the town of Elgin in Illinois, they pronounce it Elgin. When it's really technically pronounced Elgin, and if you look up the history of Elgin, it's actually found by Scottish people from Scotland. And so being that the people that founded Elgin are Scottish, it's becoming pronounced Elgin. But so many people don't know how to pronounce it right. So many people say Elgin. That's what it's known for. It's known for Elgin. People call it Elgin because 99% of the people probably do not know how to pronounce it right. That is actually pronounced Elgin. And I've tried to tell people this, and they don't believe me because, like I said, you grow up with calling it I grew up with calling it Elgin. I didn't know it was pronounced Elgin until like 4 years ago when my mom said, no, it's actually technically considered Elgin. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? And she's like, Elgin. And it's like, where is that? And she's like, it's in Scotland. And it's like, why do I care about Scotland? I mean, I care about Scotland, but it's like, what are you getting here? What are you getting here? And she's like, so, you know, like I said, Elgin, it's sitting in Scotland. She said it's spelled E-L-G-I-N. And it's like, oh, you mean Elgin? And she's like, no, Elgin. It's actually pronounced Elgin, but people call it Elgin. And I'm like, good to know. I never knew that. It's actually interesting. It's kind of actually interesting to listen about, you know. But, so, people on my unit says it's Elgin, and I'm like, no, it's Elgin, and they're like, no, it's Elgin, and it's like, you Ersk, I bet you $20, because when I pronounced Elgin into Google, they knew what I meant. They knew that I meant Elgin. So, yeah, do the dance. I'm not gonna do the dance because I'm, you know, not dressed yet. I mean, I have a, you know, top on, but anyways. So, like I said, you know, I have to go out anyway to get gas. So I'm going to let you go because I want to get going. I've talked a little bit longer than I wanted to. Not that I didn't have fun. I had a blast. But I'm going to go, y'all, because I have to get dressed and heat up the car. Not that it's going to be that bad because it's not that hot out. Still a wee bit cold. Like, I let the dog out today. And the seconds it takes me to let him out, you know, I felt like, yeah, it's still a little wee bit chilly. I don't want to say it feels like fall, but it's kind of that fall temperature, kind of. Like, you go outside and it's like, oh, it kind of feels like I'm in fall. You know, like, just put on a windbreaker or something, but just gonna put on a jacket. I don't think I need my winter coat, even though it wouldn't kill me, but. So, bye, y'all. I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoyed my blog.